we can't. We don't. Not
I record in 720p, the optimal. Like that's for the human eye. That's optimal. Apparently, no.
What do you mean it's optimal? Why? How is 720 better than 1440?
Then why does Christopher Nolan use IMAX?
My eyes like 1440. It depends on the device, though, right? Like if you're on a phone, it doesn't really matter because there's not enough pixels, right?
My vision buffers a lot.
It also depends on your lighting. It depends on a whole bunch of things.
All I know is they granted me 1440, so I'm going to experiment with it.
There's barely any discernible difference between 4K and 8K. Like 4K is the maximum you start noticing. Yeah,
it's more that. You don't fucking get anything from it.
Yeah, exactly. That I remember Steve Yedlin, the cinematographer, like Rian Johnson's cinematographer, he did a whole video on how bullshit like 8K is. Like they're trying to push 8K televisions and 8K this, 8K that.
Yeah, those are bullshit, right?
And he's like, it makes literally no difference. And he goes through the reasons why. Like, it's bullshit. We laugh at that time. We laughing at.
We lost a viewer, Ram. No, he's going to watch the viewer. He's going to watch Dane Cook. No, damn it!
Dane Cook is coming on the stream later. He's going to fuck us all one at a time.
We need you, Ram. We need you. I'm sorry, Ram. I'm not feeling well today. I woke up like I planned to watch the movie when I woke up, but I slept in a bit because I was feeling crap. So I apologize, but we're here, and I'm happy to talk about this movie. I'm very excited to talk about this movie.
Jafar Panahi.
What movie was it?
Who is Jafar Panahi?
So this is a 2022 film called No Bears. It's directed by an Iranian filmmaker called Jafar Panahi.
Thank you.
He is a filmmaker who is always getting into trouble with the Iranian government. I'm pretty sure
always up to no good.
Always up to no good.
He had that crazy X party. Remember, he invited like 3,000 people to his parents' home for his birthday.
Yeah.
It was crazy.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
I didn't know about that. But
remember that movie Project X?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was
that good? Was that a good movie?
Fantasy that maybe Jafar makes an Iranian Project X film.
I mean, I want to see it because it's got Dax Flame in it. I love Dax Flame.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
What was I going to say? But yeah, so apparently immediately after he made this film and shot this film, he was arrested and sentenced to 6 years prison for distributing propaganda against the Iranian government.
He's like Ai Weiwei in some regards, right? The Chinese dissident artist who constantly gets arrested.
Yeah,
he's an artist that the regime
movie?
does not like free speech necessarily.
What did you say, Tom?
He got arrested after this movie for this one?
After finishing this movie. So he didn't attend the premiere because he was in prison. So the premiere was at the Venice Film Festival for this film, and he won the special... He got arrested
for the documentary he made, right? About the couple that they have sections of this movie refer to that, right?
Oh, okay. I didn't know. I don't know a lot about him at all. I just saw that he won this year the Palme d'Or, which is basically the major prize at the Cannes Film Festival for his film. It was just an accident. But we don't have access to that yet. It hasn't been officially released.
You don't?
Yeah, it's only been shown at Cannes. So I decided to pick this film, which he's also directed another film called Taxi, where I'm pretty sure he sets up a camera in a taxi, and it just it records a bunch of conversations that like taxi passengers have with their taxi driver, and apparently that movie's really interesting as well. But I picked this one because it was the last film he made. It won the special jury prize at the Venice Film Festival, and essentially,
why he was arrested?
Well, I said why he was arrested because the Iranian government
6 years propaganda against the regime. He and hundreds of other artists had solidarity. Other filmmakers over the internet, they're said to have demonstrated online against police brutality in Iran. That's what he got arrested for organizing.
Yeah, exactly.
Online protest. 6 years!
6 years, which is crazy.
In a fucking dungeon, too. It's not nice
prison.
there, I guarantee you.
But he keeps making movies. He just made another one.
Have you seen that Jon Stewart movie about imprisonment in the regime in Iran? He directed
I haven't.
That movie. Yeah.
Jon Stewart?
Jon Stewart directed a movie. It's a true story of someone who was arrested in Iran, and it talks about the process they use to try to extract intelligence and stuff. It's pretty good.
Nambi's welcome in. Nambi's.
I want to watch
Welcome,
it.
Yeah.
I want after this film, because I mean this film is basically about it's a meta sort of narrative. It's about Jafar Panahi. He's staying in a village on the border of Iran, and I don't know what the other country is. Turkey. And basically, at the same time, while he's staying there, he's filming a movie in Turkey, in another, a village, not a village, a town nearby.
And the movie's about turkeys too, which is hilarious, right?
Yeah,
a film about turkeys in Turkey, which I love.
Turkey, yeah, and he's in Iran, but he's not allowed. Apparently, he's a flight risk, so he's not allowed to leave the country. So it's and he's dealing with a bunch of issues that is going on in the village at the same time while shooting a movie over voice call,
right?
With in Iran, and the movie that's not in Iran, in Turkey, and the movie in Turkey is it's a narrative, but also based on their real experience, which is them trying to get a passport to leave Turkey to Paris. It's a couple. There's the husband and the wife. The wife has a passport. Yeah, Zara. Zara has a passport to get to Paris, but the husband doesn't. And what's really interesting is it starts out the first shot is basically them arguing about the fact that he's not going to go with her, and then it zooms and then the second unit director walks in front of the camera and is like, how is that? Is that good? And then it zooms out of that movie into the village on the MacBook screen of the director directing them from afar.
By proxy, right? He's having somebody else operate the camera and he's just telling people where.
Yeah, which is crazy. It makes me feel bad because I'm I'm not doing enough. I should be.
Yeah. Because he has to make these things. Yeah. He has to make film. You can't stop him. Every day he dreams about making another film, and he has to make it, so he does it.
I love that, immediately after he realizes that he doesn't have a signal for his movie, he's immediately gives the camera to some other guy, and he's like, go film this wedding for me. And then takes out his camera and then starts taking pictures of everything. He's just non-stop, never stops working. He's he grinds.
That guy gives the guy the camera and he's like, point it over here and here's the button.
No bezel. Yeah, it's it looks like shit. And he's recording at the wrong time, so it's always pointed at the ground.
I was like, please God, don't make the whole movie like this.
Yeah. And it just shows he's just constantly working. He's always trying to get footage. He's trying to, and I want to know, because at the start of the film, I didn't go back and have a look because he's taking pictures of around the village and he gets those kids to sit up on the ledge and take a picture. Do we actually see him turn the camera and take a photo of the couple or not? Because that's kind of the inciting incident.
Yeah.
I didn't go back and have a look. I was kind of questioning whether he did or not.
He tries to. He gathers the kids. He goes to that area or whatever, and then he's oh, kids, come here, whatever. And he goes, and then I think at one point he turns to his right, and it looks like he takes a picture, but you don't see what it is.
Yeah, you don't see the couple.
And then
yeah. So, spoiler alert, it's not really spoilers. The inciting incident of the film is him taking a picture of these kids and then allegedly taking a picture of a couple who shouldn't be together. Because in this village, they have a tradition that when a daughter is born, when they cut the umbilical cord, they're basically married to another man immediately.
It's so dumb.
It's so dumb. It's crazy. And so when he takes, he's accused of taking a picture of a couple that is the daughter, the girl is with another man that she wasn't
that she probably never met before.
Yeah, exactly.
The real husband of the person, right?
Yeah.
And like, but why are they sitting in public if they're not meant to be seen?
Yeah.
Like, they weren't in a private enclosure. They were like, there were kids there. They're like in a little park setting.
And
they're just looking to start shit. They're just looking for drama. Because that shit happens every day, probably.
Who is promised to him or to her? I'm sorry.
Yeah.
He lives in that whole area, so it's not like they're hiding.
No, exactly.
Like right out in the open.
My impression is that they didn't realize it would be that big of a deal until it happened. Like, I get the feeling that either she didn't know she was like married to this other guy, or like future married to this other guy, or she didn't realize it was such a big deal.
Well,
but
it's like why did that little kid, the witness, he's like, oh, this guy took a picture of them sitting together. Why does that matter as opposed to him going, hey, I saw them two sitting together?
Yeah, I know. They literally say that in the movie because
he's like, you're going to use that thing against me?
Yeah.
Like the regime called in the locals to bring up trumped up charges on him for something, right? And
yeah.
you're like, okay, listen, you got to get this guy because like he's a problem. So like harass him.
Exactly. There's a lot of like little things, like the amount of times that they say permission, like in the movie, like whenever they enter the house, they say permission. When they just meet a new person, they say permission, or whatever the Iranian word is for permission.
But they really don't have permission. They are coming in no matter whether you say yes or no. So you just have to be polite. It's a lot of politeness. It's a lot of like comedy of errors. And
what's really funny is at the start of the conversations, they seem like they're friends, like they're talking about it, and they're like all happy.
Ordinarily polite. Everyone's very polite.
Everyone's screwing over there. So polite, but then like they're talking and smiling, but what they're saying is basically either you give me the photo or else, But they're like so polite about it. The only one that isn't polite is the guy that's meant to be married to her. He's just like mad the whole time.
He's shady as fuck though.
Like
everyone in the village is tired of him. He's the guy standing right now. If you see this room behind Time, this is where they bring in this guy who's just visiting the village to have essentially what's a trial, where he has to admit what he did, right? And then he shows everyone his camera is empty. And that's not good enough, right?
He didn't even take a photo of them. For some reason, I thought at the end of the film would reveal.
SD card.
Yeah, well, like I thought there was going to be a reveal that he took out the SD card, put the photo on the computer, and then put it back in, and like deleted the photo off the SD card. But you never know if he actually took the photo or not. But
they want the confession.
Unless you go back and watch the footage. I didn't, but I'm pretty sure he didn't take a photo of the couple. They just like made it out into this big thing. But then at the same time, he's dealing with this situation with the Turkish girl and her husband, who has diabetes as well. So like, and he doesn't really know how to inject his own insulin. Like she does it for him. And that makes it hard for her to like leave him because, she keeps him alive essentially.
Well, they're talking about the border as one interesting scene. They talk about that, like you can transfer drugs and booze and all that other contraband, but just not people, right? Because they're just like letting people go back and forth.
Yeah, I love that scene where they go out to the spot where they're meant to meet the smugglers on the dirt road, and he's like, this is too dodgy, like this is way too dodgy, just turns around and walks back. And then the next day the guy's like, I had to wash your car because people will notice that you went to the border.
He's like, there's dirt everywhere. He's like, not this dirt.
Not this dirt. It's different dirt, which is crazy. And I don't know how much of this is like based on real experience and how much of it is like narrativized. Like I don't know if the couple in Turkey like were actual like people who needed passports.
Well, that's another movie that he made. I think that's that's the movie that he got in trouble for initially. And there's like, because you're like breaking the fourth wall and like showing scenes like from that movie, but it's different actors and I
also think like the whole like give me your photo thing, give me the photo thing. He's trying to make like a statement about like censorship in Iran and how like they kind of put a lot of stuff onto his movies that isn't what he's actually saying, and sometimes he actually is. But like part
of
me,
petty. It's just petty, and like they just want it for the record. It's like, we know you didn't take the picture. You have to say you did, just so we can go on with our day. But then what'll happen is later you'll say you did something, and then they'll use that against you, right?
Yeah.
So like it's really not safe to just make the thing go away.
Yeah. And also I feel like part of it is it doesn't matter whether he took the photo or not. From his point of view, giving them the photo would be giving them fuel to like persecute this other guy, which he doesn't think.
Right.
But then that thought process causes more problems, like because spoiler alert, the couple, they try to escape the village. They try to cross the border and they get shot, which is, and if he had given the photo, that wouldn't have happened, I don't think. So it's kind of what responsibility do you have as a filmmaker, and like, you know, do you give them the photo or do you not? Does it cause more harm for you to, you know what I mean? Like,
he's fucked either way.
Yeah, I guess that is the kind of thing.
And what he did is say, like, I don't have any photo, I don't have any evidence, because if you give them evidence against yourselves, they're going to use it against you.
Yeah. And I feel like even if he didn't give them the photo, like they would have kept arguing about it, like no matter what. Like it was a lose-lose situation. Yeah. I kind of love just like how bare bones this movie is. Like it's clear that he just like shot it in this, like he found this village, and like I don't know how many of these people are actors and how many of them are just like villagers that he told to say this stuff. It's very guerrilla, it feels like. I'm just reading through chat. They're like making up all of these all these titles.
You want to read some of them?
No bears, all turkeys. Bare naked turkeys. Prag's next podcast show name.
You want me to take
Bear
my shirt
with
off?
me, an evening with Winnie the Pooh. That was yours, Time. Good one.
That was a good one.
Barely there. We can't. What are we doing? We can't make fun of No Bears. Black Bear Down 2, starring Smokey the Bear. How did you feel about this time? Yeah, go for it.
Go ahead. No. I was just gonna say, I just want to touch on what you said. It's very anthropological, and I did enjoy learning about, like, you see, like I learned things about like how things are in urban Tehran and like different sections, but when you get to the provincialness of it and the countrified and like how it works, is very interesting. And
absolutely,
what do you think, Time?
I didn't like the when it cut to the movie he was making. I didn't really care for those scenes. Because like he's making the movie, but then it's also we're seeing the process of him making it, and then the actor's real feelings towards it, especially towards the end when Zara, you know. It's like very fourth wall breaking. She's just like, "What are we doing?" And it's like, and it's crazy because like they have these thoughts. Like this is the only part of that section that I like, when those two separate moments when they have like a thought and they're like, "I want to talk to the director," and they put the AirPod in and then like staring at the camera and they're talking and it's like right there in your face, and then there's a lot of realness and like honesty in those scenes. Because it doesn't really feel like that the movie. It feels like they're talking about something very real and very personal to them, especially that last scene.
Yeah, where she's like yelling at him. You mean?
Yeah. That was like, oh shit. And then to go even further than that, especially the it's like it was such a weird feeling to see that scene when they eventually find the husband, and then they find out where the wife ultimately is.
Yeah.
And then they have the camera filming that whole scene, and then when the husband finds her,
his reaction is
such a weird scene and moment, because it's like it's framing it as like this crazy thing that's really happening behind the scenes, but then at the same time you can hear the director in that dude's ears like go like, stay with the shot, like do we have all of it? And then
it makes you feel really uncomfortable.
It's very uncomfortable, and then you have like a weird sense of like kind of like responsibility to go, oh shit, this is too much, and then he cuts it.
You know,
so like it's that. So I was very back and forth with those set of scenes. But the other scenes with director, you follow his story in the village. I found that pretty interesting to kind of see how all that stuff kind of unfolds, and it's like, I don't want to say it's structured, but it's like, I don't know how to explain it, but it's like everything has to be a certain way, and the way they talk to each other, and the way they have to like do things a certain way. Like the whole like the permission thing, and you come in, and then the way they talk to each other, it's very like
formal.
It's like passively formal.
It's like civility. Weird. It's like civility.
Yes, it's civility. Yeah. But then there would be like another layer below it where it's like, this isn't really like civil, when they would bring up like, I'm a guest here. I don't want my guest to be upset. I definitely don't want that. And then the next thing you're like, so when women are born. Yeah, when women are born, we go ahead and we just promise them to the man.
It's like,
what the fuck? And then the next thing, the guy's like, I need your documents. I need a copy of your ID.
Right. It's like, he doesn't push back though, because he knows that these people could just actually kill him if he pushes back too hard. So he's like playing along and trying to be polite, and it actually works because he does extend it.
Because I thought some shit was going to go down in this scene.
Yeah. I love that he he says, let's not do it with the Quran. Let me film myself.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Let me film myself taking the confession. I'll give you all a copy so you all have it.
It's another layer of security.
I thought that was going to be a big point of contention when he's like, let's get rid of the Quran and whatever.
No, they were fine with it. They were like, that makes sense.
Like, whatever.
But then he starts talking about dissecting the logic of and then you see the camera kind of like focus on some of their faces. They're kind of thinking about it, and then immediately, like, I think his name's Magoob or Magoob. Is that his name? The guy that was promised to Gozal. He immediately cuts him off and is like, why are we listening to this city guy? Like you guys are going to believe him? Like, it immediately, like, before he can start like talking some sense and logic, it's like they have to immediately cut it off.
Doesn't this guy beat up a fat guy or something in the village at one point too? There's like, he's like attacked somebody, and like, that was
the guy that visited him and said, I'm
Oh, okay.
Yeah, like there was a big fight the next day, so the confession didn't matter. Like it just shows that it's all a front, Like even if he like swore at the Quran, like there still would have been an argument the next day. There still would have been a fight the next day.
Yeah.
They would have found something else to have a problem with, and it's like no matter what he did, there wasn't going to be a happy resolution to the situation. But then there's also, like, it makes you think, like, if he did take the picture and he gave them the picture and they had proof of the picture, what would have happened then? Like, would Gozal and not Magoob, the other one, Sinzun, I think his name was like Sinzun or something like that. If they would they have tried to cross the border at that point, or would it have mattered?
They had planned to already cross it, so maybe that would have expedited their.
They would have just done it earlier. Sooner. Yeah. There's a lot of questions. I feel like it begs a lot of questions. Like, would any of what Jafar did matter? Yeah,
probably not.
And the same with like the movie that he was shooting on the other end, like that, because they kind of parallel, right? Someone dies in both situations. Like, was there anything he could have done in that situation that would have, could he have shot the movie differently? I just want to know, like, if there was anything that could have been done, because do you feel like the wife Zara would have done that no matter what? Because he wasn't going to get the passport, right? It's just
right.
like it's just like when she would have found out that he lied. You know what I mean? Yeah, and it was just really interesting. And I wonder, like with all of his movies, like how much changes while he's making them based on like new information, you know, because he was shooting this movie like he had a shooting script, like they said he had a shooting script, but then the guy at the end of one of the like shots, he's like, I actually have a passport. And so like he immediately is like, okay, well, can you film that interaction? Can you film you getting the passport? And like, I guess what I'm trying to get at is like how malleable is his filmmaking? Like how malleable is his story that he tells? You know what I mean?
It's tough because we haven't seen his other films, so I don't know if this is a departure or if all of his films use these techniques.
Yeah.
So I just like take it as a standalone, and I like that. You know, he could have made this movie multiple different ways, but like he tried to push it, right? And like I like to think he did use real villagers, and like a lot of them were probably annoyed, that he went to their village to talk about these things and like expose like how things are done, because I feel like that's something that they may want to keep secret, and like there's all kinds of layers to this. And like, I'm interested in. I would definitely want to see the one that won at Cannes. That's like. Do you know what that film is about?
It was no accident, or it was just an accident. I'll have a look.
There's another really cool movie from Iranian cinema about vampires. Have you guys ever seen that? But it's a metaphor for the revolution in 1976.
Okay. There's a video game tie-in. Get a Cash Patel emote.
I can't see it.
Kermit the Cash?
I wish I could see it on Chatterino, but I can't.
Oh my fucking gosh. His stupid fucking face just staring at me.
This is from...
God damn it.
It's from Gus. I know this guy. Gus 8. I follow this guy. Do you know this guy?
that fat JD fan.
Gifted sub. That's crazy. Sometimes I hang out in that stream like when I'm like watching, like he covers the news and shit. And that's funny that you got a gifted from that. I wonder if they connected.
That's so fucking funny. God damn it.
He's got some fire emotes though.
Sorry, I'm still looking.
What is that movie about? The one he won recently.
Hold on. Let me go. It says, what the hell? What? I'm sorry, guys. Hold on.
All right.
It's fine.
Around film.
It's a thriller film. It says a small mishap triggers a chain reaction of ever-growing problems. That doesn't really give me... Okay,
the movie I'm thinking about is called A Girl Walks Home Alone. You know this one?
I know it. Yeah. Is that Iranian?
Yes.
Is that Iranian?
Walks Home Alone at night.
I want to see that one. Yeah.
I've heard it's good. Yeah.
Have you seen it?
Yeah.
No.
It's really good.
A man nicknamed Egbal is driving at night with his wife and daughter when he hits and kills a dog. The accident badly damages his engine and causes a car to later break down. He pulls over to a nearby garage, encountering a former political prisoner named Vahid, who recognizes the squeaking sound of Eqbal's false leg as that of an intelligence officer who tortured him in prison and caused him permanent kidney damage. Jesus. Vahid stalks Eqbal to his house, kidnaps him, and prepares to bury him alive, but grows doubtful about the man's identity since he was blindfolded and had never seen his torturer's face. That's what the movie's about. That's interesting. That's very interesting. This movie kind of reminds me of a movie I watched called God damn it, what was it called? It was about the not the Kashmiri, name some countries for me.
Uzbekistan.
No.
Los Angeles.
No, that's not a country.
Algeria.
No.
Tunisia.
Madeira.
What region of the world are you looking for?
Like Middle East, like near
Herzegovina.
Russia,
Jordan.
Middle East. No.
Georgia, Azerbaijan.
No.
Kazakhstan.
No.
Wherever Borat's from.
I mean, I could just name countries forever.
No.
That's Kazakhstan, isn't it?
Yeah.
Pakistan.
No.
You have to say it like that.
Pakistan.
Would you say Central Asia and like write it off as that?
Yeah,
Central Asia.
Maybe.
I think A Girl Walks
movie.
Home Alone at Night is on Netflix. If you guys are interested in this. Oh, it's not. It was.
It was called Hive. The movie's called Hive. Hive movie. Hold on. That was set in Kosovo. That's the movie. And that's set in a village, like it's a hyper misogynistic village in Kosovo. And essentially, what happened was like there was basically I want to say either it was a genocide or it was a war, the Kosovo War. Like her husband got sent to the Kosovo War, and they were basically disappeared. And there's no release of information as to where all the men went. And like it was her whole mission to kind of bring light to it, but the village was super like just because she was a woman, the village just didn't want to listen to her. And that's kind of what this reminded me of. Like they like it's a bunch of societal standards that put on men and women, and just like the kind of polite politics of it, and yeah, it's just very similar in vibe and what they're going for.
If you're interested in other Iranian directors, Anna Lily Amanpour directed Mona Lisa and the Blood Moon, as well as A Girl Walks Home at Night, and she is one of the like vanguards of like when cinema from like this country popped off a little bit in the like 2010s, 2014, something like that.
Yeah,
So
she also
Amanpour.
She's great. She directed one of the episodes in Guillermo del Toro's
Cabinet of Curiosities.
Cabinet of Curiosities. She directed one of those.
I really enjoyed that show.
I think she directed the one where like the girl has this magic paste that makes her younger. I think that was hers. From memory.
What a good show, right?
Good show, yeah, great show. There was some great
special effects and really innovative stories and like you know like historical stuff. Like all Guillermo del Toro pilled, but like different perspectives. I love the guy who directed Mandy. What's his name? Cosmos Panthakos. He did that.
Yeah, we talked about
funny
that last
one
week.
with who's that actor? He's on Adult Swim. He's in that short. He's got a fro. He's tall. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah. She also directed an episode of Legion as well.
He had a talk show on Adult Swim.
Oh, John C. Reilly. John C. Reilly.
No.
I don't know how we got to John C. Reilly.
Eric Andre.
Yeah. He's in that cabinet.
Very funny. Very funny.
Yeah.
Not funny. Just say he's not funny.
What?
Not
you don't
funny.
think Eric Andre is funny?
No, not funny.
That's
you want to
sad.
put your phone away? We're doing a show.
No, I'm looking at stuff.
You're being rude.
I'm
The things you're saying about Eric are not right.
Justice for Eric. Space Ghost, Coast to Coast. There we go, Noldies.
Yeah, that's what it was. Space Coast.
What else you want to say about this film? It was technically well made. You know, I don't know what kind of equipment he used, but it was
opening shot
Spartan.
was beautiful on the streets. I love that shot.
I love seeing Tehran and like all the little, you know, the cinema verite of the day-to-day life, because this was a bit of a cinema verite.
Like, is it? I don't know if it is.
Yeah, because it was real life happening around you, real life unfolding around you. But there was that thing that he was doing that was different. When he broke the fourth wall and all that. So I don't even know what they would call that. I've seen a documentarian do that. The guy who wrote The Thin Gray Line and did that documentary about Donald Rumsfeld. He interviews people. Is it Morris? His last name is Morris. It's not Hamilton Morris's father, is it? I think it is. But anyway, he films an interview with like Donald Rumsfeld, and what he does is he won't be in the room with the person. He'll have the camera filming you while he asks you questions in the other room, and then there'll be a screen with the person seeing themselves answer the questions.
Oh, really?
Have you ever seen this technique? And it supposedly makes people more honest when you're not there asking the questions. They can see, and you only see yourself answering them.
Does he hear the questions from like an earpiece or something?
Hold on. Yeah,
that makes sense.
Okay. Hamilton Morris' dad is a famous guy, Errol Morris. Errol Morris is one of the great documentarians of all time. You know who he is? Errol Morris? All right, we're going to watch some Errol Morris because he's fantastic. No, not right now. He directed The Fog of War, The Life of Robert McNamara. He won a documentary Best Picture Award for The Thin Blue Line. You know, he's just made so many amazing documentary films.
I want to ask,
but he does something like that
because this is obviously a film within a film. Like it's about the director. How do you guys feel about the way he portrayed himself in this movie? Because throughout the whole thing, he barely cracks a smile. He's he's completely like through all of the events, like he's completely stone faced. Like like it's almost like he has to be to get like this kind of footage. Yeah. Like especially when he goes to the border and like he doesn't smile or like frown or anything. He's just like stone cold like the whole movie. And it feels like if you're going to be a filmmaker like this, do you kind of have to be like you know, in the face of
for what he's doing? I think so. Yeah. Like, it seemed like he was constantly either like thinking about what's about to come next, or he was like constantly on guard. That's what it seemed like.
Exactly. And he kind of also didn't want to give away whether like whether he was like scared or afraid of what they might do. You know what I mean?
Of course, and it could go bad at any time. And so he has to be cool, and he has to like pretend like he's interested in cooperating, and he doesn't think like if he wanted to say what he really thought, he'd tell everyone to go leave me the fuck alone. What do you mean? I took a picture of somebody, you
and
know,
also
like I'm about my business.
Like he just watched one of his cast members like die like on screen, and it's like he just has to shut it off. You know, he doesn't cry. He shuts it off, and then he sees like he's driving to the border, and he sees the couple that have been killed, and even then he's like he just keeps driving.
But he was going to stop and get out and kind of see
what's going on,
and the dude had to tell him to get back in the
waiting
car.
for his number to come up. He knows it's inevitable. He's going to end up in prison or dead any minute. He knows because of what he does, and he can't stop doing it. So he's just like, okay, this is going to happen someday. So it might be today. And so he's
I respect it a lot. It humbles me. Like it makes me be like I should be filming every day. You know what I mean?
Absolutely. You got to honor the other artists that can't do our work in different countries all around the world, from Indonesia to Central Africa to Europe and Eastern Europe. Like there's other artists that want to make art, and they just won't be allowed to. They'll put you in jail for like doing the things that the simple stuff we do. So we have to honor that and keep fighting.
Yeah, and he's still like, even when he's like being hounded down by the government, it probably emboldens him more. But the fact he's able to find time to make like a full 90-minute film about like all of these interesting ideas, I think
the topics he's approaching, the things he's saying, the fact that he keeps getting jailed by it has to like in the back of his head go. Well, I'm hitting the right
doing
chords.
Something, yeah, exactly. And I think his win at the Cannes Film Festival, like recently, kind of like legitimizes him a little bit. I feel like, with this win, because like that's the big prize. Like the Cannes Film Festival is probably the biggest, like most prestigious film festival. The fact that he won,
absolutely.
Like, I feel like the Iranian government might see that and back off a little bit. You know,
that's going to make it worse for him.
You don't think so?
That's Western. That's Western. That's not Sharia. That's not it's Shia culture.
Do you think it'll make it worse for him?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, because that's Moshe Hassan. That's the great Satan.
Yeah,
That's
you're
the
right.
great
But
statement.
I
The
feel like
Western
there'll be a lot
Satan,
more. I feel like
the
now there'll be a
evil.
lot more uproar. You know what I mean?
Well, after the
Sort of-
bombing, they're not going to listen to what the West has to say about prisoners because of the
you're
bombing.
right.
Like when
They're
you,
gonna
and also when
give
you
a
cut off
fuck.
food aid and like malaria blanket and like nets and just basic aid that we give to the region and things, they don't want to listen to you anymore. 'Cause why should they?
I
So like
mean-
it's going to hurt us all over the world diplomatically when we
like
act
the
like
West
this.
is just trying to destabilize it.
Yeah,
And
it
I
proves
think
their point.
yeah. And I feel like what he's doing is a lot more like impactful. I think like criticizing the government itself. And
It's up to average people
trying to get
to speak up. It's
That's
not
right.
the government. It's like not the Trump or Biden administration gets these people freed. It's people who write letters in
It's
conjunction with one another.
self-determination.
And you send 100,000 letters to the consulate, and they're going to get them, and they're going to have all this mail, and they're like, "Oh shit, people do know who this is," and that does add up. But like, it's got to come from the grassroots. It can't from the top down. It's got to be, very
100%.
innocent and
100%.
authentic, and that works because it's authentic.
Yeah. And that's what I think I love about this film the most is it just feels so authentic. Like, I don't know, like that like the mother that is the lady that's feeding him the food,
great, right?
She's
and that
so
beautiful meal that she makes, it looks so good. The bread and all that food they give you too. It's like a goddamn platter.
That the naan is it? It's not naan, is it? It's a different bread, but it's like a flatbread. That
It's
looks
kind of
so
the same
good.
thing. Oh god!
But like every time they brought out like that orange tea, I was thirsty, man. I wanted some like every time. It was.
And then
it looks so good.
The Jon Stewart movie about Iranian prisoners called Rosewater, and it's from 2014. And if you have a chance to look at that, if you can see the perspective that he's probably experiencing now as a prisoner, it shows you prison life. It's about
Raiders. We got a raid.
The raid. Thank you.
Oh, hell yeah. From Empire Sound.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you for the raid.
Clap,
Can we get a shout out?
Shout out for Empire Sound.
Welcome.
How you doing, buddy?
Thank you so much for the raid.
Welcome in.
We love it. Thank you so much.
Hello. Galloway, hello. Welcome in. Yeah, we're talking about an Iranian film.
Galloway.
This is a great time to bring this comment up then. Is this director, is he the Roman Polanski of Iran?
No, not at all.
No, okay.
Because one of the things Roman Polanski did was sexually assault a minor.
Oh, he did?
Yes.
That's crazy.
Wow. And you're saying this brave man
I just
who went to prison.
His he made The Pianist. That's a pretty good movie.
It is a good movie.
It
sucks that
Oliver.
It sucks that it's a good movie.
I love Oliver. His film version of Oliver Twist. Oliver, the Dickensian masterpiece. But it's still not enough. JC, we have to talk about Roman because we haven't figured out how we feel totally, and like we're still.
Chinatown's overrated. Chinatown's overrated.
Chinatown is a slow burn.
It's overrated.
It's a slow burn. It's film noir.
Polanski, the filmmaker. Why we got as soon as we get a raid, we got to talk about
Roman Polanski. This is also a Roman Polanski stream where we cover Roman Polanski every week. This is our 60th episode, and every episode we have talked about Roman.
Right.
And Rosemary's Baby, right? Like you have to shout out Rosemary's Baby.
Yeah.
Stop it.
Come on. He did a lot of good things is what we're trying to say. Casey always says like he's bad, but he did a lot of good things too.
Listen, there's good and bad people on both sides.
And then Jason doesn't care about the list, right? You don't care about that ding dang
don't
list.
Bring it. Oh my god, I'm gonna crash
What's
that
that
again.
guy's name?
Crash that again.
What's the guy's name who died in prison and they don't know what happened
Why
to
are we
him?
still bringing him up? Why are we still bringing
Julian Epstein. Like you think Epstein was innocent, right, Jason?
Julian Epstein.
I thought you were talking about the list of directors that signed a petition in 2005 to release Polanski.
They did?
Yeah, there's so many on that list. There's so many on that list. I'm actually going to read out the names.
What about all the actors that they gave him a standing ovation at the Oscars?
Unbelievable. It's
crazy.
Hollywood celebrities who signed the Polanski petition. Here we go.
Epstein,
Woody Allen, Wes Anderson, Jean-Jacques
Wes Anderson.
Yeah, Wes Anderson.
No.
Wes Anderson.
Wes Anderson.
Don't cancel Wes Anderson. I want to watch movies about him still. God damn it.
Asia Argento,
she's crazy.
Darren Aronofsky. Yeah, Aronofsky. He's a good director. Monica Bellucci. Adrian Brody.
I'm gonna lose my shit.
Adrian Brody. What?
Yeah,
that makes sense.
He was in one of those movies with Polanski.
Yeah,
I feel like. He's one of their actors.
The pianist.
Penelope Cruz, Alfonso Cuarón, Guillermo del Toro. I'm sorry to tell you, he signed the list.
Don't read any more names. You're ruining cinema.
God damn it!
Jonathan Demme, who made Silence of the Lambs. Oh my god, that sucks. Harrison Ford. Harrison Ford.
What does the letter say? Does it say like he already did his time and like he regrets it? Like what does the letter say? What are they really saying? Like we don't condone what happened.
Okay,
but,
here's what it says.
Rosemary's Baby was a banger, and I still want to work in his film.
That's what it says. That's exactly what it says.
So the petition, orchestrated by the likes of Bernard Henry Levy and Harvey Weinstein, that called for the release of Polanski, that the filmmakers in France, in Europe, in the United States, and around the world are dismayed by this decision. It seems inadmissible to them that an international cultural event paying homage to one of the greatest contemporary filmmakers is used by police to apprehend him. Wow.
Wait, what?
But we can't watch any of those movies from those guys. They invited him to a film festival and they were going to arrest him there.
They arrested him at the film festival. Yeah. So they signed a petition. Good. Yeah, good. Yeah, that's good. So can't believe Harrison Ford's on this list. That's crazy.
We
Terry
should do
Gilliam
this more often. We should use these traps more often.
Dude, Jeremy Irons. Jeremy Irons is on this list. John Landis. That's of course. David Lynch. No.
Oh, the late great David Lynch.
Michael Mann. Sam Mendes.
It is very sweet and very
Natalie
good.
Portman is on this list.
How good a donut is
Brett
if you've never
Ratner.
tasted one. You ruined my whole fucking life, JC, because now every time I see Natalie Portman, her cute little smile, I'm going to say, oh, she likes that fucking pedo. Thank you for that.
Martin Scorsese. Steven Soderbergh, Tilda Swinton.
They're all my favorite fucking
directors. I know. Emma Thompson.
Watch. The only person that's not going to sign this list, unironically, is going to be fucking Bryan Singer. Watch.
Bryan Singer's not on this list.
Joss Whedon even sign this, bitch? I mean, come on.
Joss Whedon 100% signed it.
He's not on this list. He's not here.
They didn't ask him.
But Bryan, I'm sure they didn't ask Bryan Singer, I imagine.
Did Lance sign it?
Lance 100% signed it.
Galloway said, do they think they were signing up for Groupon? Maybe.
What? What did they think it was? I swear, like, surely they signed it on the night and half of them had no idea, like...
They just passed it around real quick.
Yeah, like, what it even was for. But...
They're like, don't you think it's crazy to, like, entrap directors at film festivals?
They should have done a little to the camera, like, please release our friend. It's been a long time.
I'm sure the court case had been going on for ages, like ages and ages, like before that. So it's crazy that you'd even like think about signing that. But whatever. Hollywood's a bubble.
I'm disappointed in the people that signed it, but also good. Good that
now
we
know, right? Now there's a list, and I can totally see. Good thing Pam Bondi doesn't have a list for it to show us. There's nobody else. There's no list.
We have a list of Pam Bondi.
There's no other lists out here. You know who's on the list now? Pam Bondi.
This is the wrong list.
Who are you protecting, Pam? Donald Trump. That's who. His best friend for 10 years. Have you heard the recording where Jeffrey says, "Oh yeah, Donald Trump was my best friend for 10 years."
Crazy.
Well, guess who they're protecting?
Yeah.
Alf.
But this was Alf. I thought this was a really good movie. I don't know, Time, because I was worried you'd go into this and you'd think it was really boring, because there is a lot of lingering camera shots.
It needed to tighten up a little. It needed a little editing. It was a little long.
Yeah, but I felt like it felt very fly on the wall, sort of like
a lot of poor people, which I didn't really appreciate.
I was like, can you guys clean up a little bit and put
a little bit,
like a little
outside?
paint, and you just paint the wall. Like, look at this wall behind me. You're telling me there's nothing we can do, and this dirty towel is the best hanging piece you have? Do some art.
And they tell you Yes. That's what they tell me.
Is it culturally
Permission
appropriate
granted.
for us to be like judging them though, like this?
No.
JC?
Yes.
No. Okay.
Yes.
Time. You hate poor people. I get it, but
I do,
you got to
yeah.
think about it. This is where
There
they
was-
live.
I don't know if I'm sure the translation wasn't 1-to-1, but at the very beginning when he comes out of his house or the room he's sitting in, the director, and he goes, he asks the guy, he goes, "Hey, do you have like a ladder or a stool?" I'm like, those are two very different things.
And then the
he
fucking
brings up
ladder he comes out
brings
with,
up a
right?
ladder and he
Doesn't
puts
help.
stuff.
Yeah.
He has that. He goes, no, he goes, "I have a ladder," and he goes, "Can
I'll
you
go
lend
up.
it to me?" And then he goes, "Shall I bring it over?" It's like, why are you repeating the same question over? Just bring.
They
the
don't have an
fucking
Ace
ladder
Hardware in that village. Come on,
Yeah.
guys.
I also love the title of the movie, No Bears. Like, I was wondering when
Bears.
that was going to come up.
Oh
because
yeah, they talk about that, right?
the guy, the guy that leads him
Yeah.
to the swear room. It's called the swear room, where they where he basically says he didn't take the picture. The guy says, no, don't go that way. Come this way because there's bears out there. And then, like, immediately 2 seconds later, he's like, "What about the bears?" He's like, "No bears. There's no bears,
bro.
It's just the kind of the bullshit that that goes around in the village, like the kind of niceties. They say something superstitious and then immediately go back on it. Like, it doesn't matter. Like, none of what they're saying like is actually sincere, you know what I mean?
Holds
like,
any
it's
weight,
just
Very courtesan, very like Middle Ages, very like royal court ideas that came down from the Ottomans is like, this is how you proceed civilly with law. And the thing, like, being polite is very good for enforcing law because it allows for more peaceful, interactions. Like, because if you're impolite in a culture like this, then they have every reason to like resist, right?
Absolutely.
They have reason. So it's like there's a reason for it.
Yeah, and I just love like all of that, like the little kind of nuances like that.
In New York, it's like,
no
"Hey,
bears.
my guy, come over here. I want to talk to you. You already got it. Why do you got your hands in your pockets over here? Where are you going? Right? Is that a Snapple in your pants? That's not polite."
I think kind of
My guy.
because like I feel like he's kind of forced to do filmmaking in a way because he's just like constantly he constantly experiences like just interesting stuff throughout his life. And so he just has to constantly be filming it or making a narrative about it. And it makes me go like, do I go through enough interesting stuff in my life to do something like this?
Everything's interesting. It's no non-interesting things. It's just your eye sees the interest and you magnify it, and like you find the little wrinkles in the daily interactions and the characters of your life, and like you can pick up on all kinds of cute and funny things if you look. Yeah. And if you like present yourself to being inspired by it every day and sit down when you have no ideas with a blank piece of paper every day and just like start like there, and then it'll come out. You have to be available for the muse to give you the gift of the art, right? It's coming from somewhere else. Yeah. In my opinion.
I mean, like you look at like Bo Burnham's Inside, he was able to make a whole film about like being locked up in during the COVID lockdowns. He made this whole musical experience like
I have to see that
while being locked down. Yeah, so it's kind of stuff like this and stuff like that I find like very inspiring, and it makes me go, I should be doing more. I think
start just tomorrow, sit down and like make a 2-minute thing, make a tiny thing, make a little thing, just make something and just like get the fucking juices going again, and then it'll like start picking up. Like it always starts fucking rough.
Yeah,
it always starts rough, and then you'll be inspired and excited because you'll think of a funny, cool, or interesting idea, and then you'll be like, "Oh shit!" And then it'll be fun.
That's what I want to do. Yeah, absolutely.
Let's just do it. There's nothing to it but to do it.
Absolutely. Do we want to? This is a hard film to score up, but do we want to? Final thoughts. Final thoughts.
Sure.
Yeah, you start, Prag. Go ahead.
I enjoyed this movie because I love when we see movies that are not just like from famous directors that we all know, and it like opens up in a whole nother arena of like this director, and like I'm inspired to watch that Iranian vampire film, She Walks Alone at Night again, and like there's some, and like in the Rosewater, the Jon Stewart movie, and like it just like, I really enjoyed it. I like the how clever and passionate he is about making film, and I sincerely hope that it's in the regime's interest to understand that it's in their interest to let this man free and allow him to continue to show Iran, because it's not a negative portrayal at all. It's just like it makes me more enthusiastic about learning about Iran. So like I think it's in the regime's interest to allow him to be free.
I would say it's a negative portrayal of like some cultural.
I'm trying to get this
stuff,
guy out,
but,
so we're not going to.
But yeah, and then
like it's in their interest to show how beautiful Iran is, and like I give it an 80, and like I think people should see it. Like it's a little, if you're not used to like it needs a little. It could have been trimmed 15 minutes, I think, but like I enjoyed it.
Yeah. What about you, Tom? Where are you sitting?
I brought this up either last episode or a couple weeks ago about how I am the resident dum-dum of the
Is this going to be like your narrative? Because it's going to be true.
Yeah,
if you
it is.
Telling yourself that.
It is. And
okay, great. Perfect.
I enjoyed this movie. I got something different out of it than I normally get for movies that I watch. Like recently I've been kind of slowly powering through the John Wicks. So this is like a
very different.
Yeah, a lot slower. Right? Again, my problem with this movie was specifically the movie within the movie. I didn't really care for those parts, except for when it got crazy and deep and really moving towards the end.
At the end,
I like those scenes.
I think it kind of sets it up, though. You know what I mean? Like, yeah.
Oh yeah, it all leads to that point. Yeah.
Yeah. By God, yeah.
I like the movie, but I don't think it was. I don't think I'm someone who could appreciate it for its fullest. I'd want to say, but
I agree with that.
I liked a lot of parts of it. I think it was a very well made movie. I think the director did a great job. The tone he set throughout the entire movie, I liked it. I think it was a very well made movie. It just wasn't a movie for me, or that I could get anything out of.
Okay, it's a very introductory to a very new, culture. Right? It's not even like
it's a new culture. I don't think I can even say I've ever seen a movie. I've never seen a movie like this either. At the same time, because I watch a lot of like the big budget movies, and even the indie movies that I watch, they're somewhat mainstream, so it's like this is a completely different step into a different direction.
Which is kind of why I picked it.
I'm excited to see more of it, or more of going to seeing different countries, seeing different cultural representations. I think I can grow based on that a little bit and kind of just welcome that in a little bit more. But yeah, I mean, just again, to be completely honest, I don't think this movie was for me, but I do appreciate all the things about it. So I'm going to give it a 72.
Awesome.
Nice.
Have you seen Incendies, which is Denis Villeneuve's, one of his early films?
I haven't. I like Denis Villeneuve.
Yeah, because he made a movie called Incendies, which is about like Lebanon.
And he signed the letter.
Yeah, did he sign?
No, he's not on the letter. He wasn't on there. He wasn't on there.
That's the guy who did Dune, right?
Yeah, he did Dune. Yeah,
okay.
Yeah. Like one of his like breakout movies was a movie like this. It's set in Lebanon. And it's about these twins that got separated at like Canadian twins who are from Lebanon, who kind of got native country in the Levant. And
I'm glad Prag brought really up that movie about the girl walks home alone at night. I saw the poster for that, and I really want to see that movie.
It looks good.
It's on Apple. You can buy it on Apple TV, but if you have to get it on Amazon Prime, it looks like you have to get some other fucking subscription, some shit. So it might be kind of shady to find. You can just get a movie.
This movie really wanted me to watch his newest one. It was just an accident, because apparently that one's a lot more like a standard narrative.
That sounds fire.
Like that description that I gave earlier just sounds awesome. And I love the poster. It's like, have you seen the poster? It's a lady in a wedding dress, sitting in the back of a van.
Just push it in the waiting for something.
Yeah, it looks really good. So I really want to see it when it drops. But this was also just like fantastic to me. I learnt a lot. I felt watching this, and I have a lot of respect for him as a filmmaker. I think just like the amount that he gets away with, given like the circumstances, I think is very impressive. So.
We want to shout out his name one more time. Let me get it up.
Jafar Panahi is his name.
Jafar Panahi, come home. We want you home, Jafar. You've done enough time. I think you learned your lesson, right? You're not going to do that stuff again, right? You're ready to come home. Perfect.
Yeah, makes me want to criticize my government.
Santa Barbara.
I'm gonna start doing some guerrilla filmmaking. Criticize my own government. That'd be
Too
great.
many
Do
benches.
it.
Get them.
Do
Pop
it.
off. Listen, I'm ready to help you do anything you want. You know that always, forever.
But I'd give this an 80 as well. I think I'm more excited to watch Taxi, and it was just an accident, but this was like a good introduction to him. So I want to watch more.
Yep, thank you for picking this film. It was outside of the box, and I think it's good that we try to do that. I'm going to try to pick an Errol Morris film next time.
Okay.
So we never watched documentaries, and I like to throw one of those in once a fucking year, right?
I'd love to watch a documentary.
We watched Grizzly Man, but okay.
I know. Now it's time for another one.
We also watched Windy City Heat.
Watch the Steve Bannon documentary from fucking Errol.
He's my hero.
Morris.
Don't do that.
American Dharma. It's a good one.
There's a documentary that I'd really love to watch in this show called Houston, We Have a Problem. It's really good.
What's that one?
I don't really want to spoil it. I think I want you to go in blind without reading it.
Maybe we should have a documentary month once a year.
That'd be cool. Well, that's what Tom was saying last time.
Or we have a foreign film month.
Like we have a theme. Well, not a month, but like a
rotation. Each one picks one.
I like that.
And then we have a guest that picks one in that group too. Maybe too.
Yeah, maybe. I like that idea. We
don't want to get too crazy and get canceled by ABC, right?
Crazy. So next week we got our good friend Aberbox back on. He's back, back in the saddle. Oh my god,
back in the saddle again.
You guys we have to have a watch party, me and you, Time, at least, if JC can't make it in the Discord like we did for the last crazy Aberbox movie, because I don't even know where to stream this movie.
Oh yeah,
I'm gonna have to get me a booted version.
But we're gonna be watching the infamous Cannibal Holocaust next week.
Oh my god!
I'm pretty sure I remember him saying that he was gonna do that, like he was gonna pick Cannibal Holocaust. So
has anyone seen it?
It's done.
I haven't seen it. I've heard of it.
Cool.
I saw a similar movie in his watch party last week, but I kind of get what's going to happen.
It's gonna be fun. It's considered the first found footage film. I mean, I'm a big fan of the Blair Witch Project, so like seeing the like the progenitor to that is going to be really fun. I think
Thank you for using progenitor.
It's a good word, isn't it?
I love to use that one.
But yeah, looking forward to getting into some controversy next week, because there's a lot of controversy around that film, but I'm excited to talk about it. It's going to be a wild
show. Abba's always a great guest, and we're going to have fun and laugh a lot.
He always picks the left field ones, and I think he's the best to talk about it, because he's a real expert on this kind of cinema too, and so we're going to learn a lot, like we always do. I hope one day, like it doesn't get so bad that like we start picking snuff films, like
it's all snuff films.
Oh I hope not either, JC. That sounds horrific.
But I feel like this is right on the line. Let's go. I feel like this is right on the line. Okay, but like
just because we talk about a movie doesn't mean we like it. It means that we talk about it, right? Like there was a lot of things that we saw in the fucking hentai movie that we watched that we really rejected. But we talk about the good and the bad, and like we just like talk about it. It's good to talk about things, even bad things.
I'm gonna pick a really old fucking John Waters movie.
Pink Flamingos.
Pink Flamingo.
Where they eat shit on the fucking lawn, right?
Crazy.
But thank you so much, guys. I got to go drop my brother off somewhere, but this has been great.
Drop him off at the train station with a one-way ticket to fucking
He's a big basketball fan, so he's been training basketball.
Oh, really? I love basketball.
Yeah.
We met someone from Australia last night, and they don't know where Kalgoorlie's at.
They're in the chat.
Who, Peep?
Peep, yeah.
Peep chat,
He kind of knows.
Is he actually Australian? Because he put it.
He overemphasized his accent when he was saying
so crazy.
I love it because
I could do that.
He doesn't like Australia as much as I do.
Mate. Mate. Oi, I'm going to chuck a shrimp on the barbie, mate.
Oh, boy.
I'm going to Kalgoorlie.
I fucking hated saying that.
Press the button. Press the button. I'm tired of saluting.
Hold on, I hit the wrong button. Okay, bye.
Bye.